Hi, this is Kim Handy, and I'm going to be your instructor for Business 325 Fundamentals of Investing. And right now, I'm going to go through an online orientation to help you prepare for the start of our class next Monday. So, next Monday will be the official start date of our class. So right here, I'm assuming that all of you can and know how to navigate through D2L, which is the course management system for the college. And if you are enrolled in this course, the course is available for you to review. It should be under when you log into D2L, you should see Investing Kim Handy, and that will be your course. And when you click here, it will take you to the course homepage, which is where I am right now. So I'm going to go back here. On the course homepage, if you note, I've already posted information about the book, and I sent all of you an email that asks you to go ahead and secure a book online because the bookstore price is really expensive and the online price is significantly cheaper. So I was able to find books in the $50 or $60 range, and I think that makes a lot more sense for an investing class to buy an inexpensive book rather than paying so much. In addition, on the home page, it'll give me some information that I have unread discussion posts. So far I have 18 discussion posts from the individuals who are going to receive extra credit for going in and posting. Thank you very much. And also there's a calendar up here, and I've actually posted one of your first homework assignments, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But in here, it will tell you that on September 22nd, you have something due. So you can follow the post down here and track what you have due in D2L. So that's Course Home. Next, I'm going to move to the content area. Try that again. So the way I schedule my courses is over here on this side where I'm pointing. The first line item will be your course syllabus, which you can review right here. And then every time after that, I will put in a new week. So for example, our first week starts September 19th, which is next Monday, and here you have your first week 1 Thursday homework. So your first assignment is out here and it is due on Thursday. So I post it on Monday and it is due on Thursday. So you could click on that assignment, for example, and it will tell you what you need to do the first week of class. So you need to have a book. You can go ahead and read through this, and then you can respond on a Word document. Once you're done, you're going to save that Word document, and you're going to submit everything in the Dropbox and in the correct Dropbox. So if I went to content, I finished my weekly assignment, saved it, and now I'm ready to submit it on Thursday or before Thursday, you're going to go to Dropbox and you're going to find the week 1 Thursday homework folder. You will click on that, upload your assignment here, and then I will receive it and grade it in D2L. So that's how it will go. You also have week 1 Sunday homework, and I will also put that out before next Monday. So that's how content will work, and that's how Dropbox will work. Now, currently, if you responded to the email I sent to you, you were able to answer a couple questions. What do you want from this class, and how will you secure a book before next week? And if you posted here, that was worth 2 extra credit points. So if you did that, when you go to your grades now, on your grades, you will see that I have already given points for several different individuals who have posted to that board. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that, and you were just awarded 2 extra credit points in the homework category. So I think it's pretty straightforward. Each week you're going to come in here and you're going to first log on to the course home, because if I have any news or information I want to share with all of you, I will post it on the course homepage. Generally, I will also send you an email with similar information. Next, you'll go to the content area and you will look and see what's going on for this week. And they will always be listed by week. So for example, my next module, I'll go ahead and add it in here, will be week 2. And week 2 will be September, looks like 26th, which will be on the following Monday. And I must not, oh, there it is. And there's now week 2. So we always work by weeks. Right now we're just in week 1. So that's D2L. That's where all of this activity is going to take place. Now specifically, I'm going to click on the content area and I'm going to go to your course syllabus and wait. And then I'm going to go ahead and download with this down arrow right here. I'm going to download the course syllabus so we can go over that also. A couple things I want to point out here. First of all, I am on campus teaching as well. I'm on campus every Tuesday and Thursday for really most of the day. I would really like it if you would stop by. If you have any questions or if you just want to talk about investments or the class, really anything, I would love to see you. So anytime on Tuesday and Thursday, especially between 11:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 2, or if you email me and say you're going to be there outside of those hours, I would like to meet with you. So please come by. Next on here, it talks about what we're going to study. I'm actually going to talk about that a little bit more in the course schedule, which is down at the bottom of this syllabus. But truly, upon completion of this course, you should have a general understanding of investments, how to design financial plans, how to pay attention to economic environment, learning how to evaluate stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs at a much deeper level than you had in previous classes. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about real estate, options and futures, and again, just really explore how to make sound financial investment decisions. There are prerequisites, and I will be checking for these. So you need to have completed personal finance, Business 320, or econ, macro, or econ, micro, or math, intermediate algebra, with a grade of C or better, or through assessment, before you can enroll in this course. This course is a little bit deeper than all of these courses in the areas of investments, so I just want you to be prepared for the class. Again, here's the specific information about the book, including the ISBN number. I really hope that you went ahead and ordered that book online. We will be supplementing our reading with some online financial resources, and I will guide you to those on a regular basis. Now, what I expect from you, that is that we have an open line of communication, and I don't see you each week, but I do talk with you through discussion or email or text. You should feel very comfortable texting me. Just make sure at first that I know who you are, and you can text me any questions you have. That is the best way to receive a fast response from me. The worst way to contact me would be through the phone. You could also email me, and I will get to that sometime during the day, but typically texts are the best way, or to come see me in my office hours. Next, I ask that you really read this book. This book is interesting, and at least I find it interesting, and I'm going to need you to stay on top of the chapters. So you don't need to read everything in complete depth because sometimes you may be overwhelmed, but you should really have an understanding of what we're going to be studying each week, and that reading ahead of time is going to help you with that process. Your homework is very easy. I put homework out on Monday. I put homework out for Thursday, and then homework that's due Sunday. It all comes out on Monday. and it's all due on that date. I close the drop boxes so I'm not accepting late homework, because if I put it out on Monday, you have plenty of time to get your homework in Thursday and then your second homework assignment by Sunday. Let's see. We have 4 quizzes during the course of the semester, or 12 weeks really. Each quiz is worth 50 points, and I've scheduled the quizzes already on the calendar that's below. If you are going to reschedule a quiz, it has to be rescheduled before the quiz. Here's what generally happens. So I'll put a quiz out for you on a Thursday, and you will have until Sunday to finish the quiz and post it on D2L. So you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which I think is ample time to finish your quiz. Lastly, you should go to D2L as often or especially to your email and pay attention to information that I communicate with you. And lastly, I hope you can have fun in this class. I want to skip over the homework. So really, homework is worth 35% of your grade, quizzes 50%. You have a group project, which I want to talk about, and then you have a comprehensive investment plan for yourself. That's also due as part of this. But what I really want to talk about is your group project. So what I'm going to do for you is assign you a client. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm a certified financial planner, and I have a small business where I manage several individuals or families' money. So they come to me and I look at their profile and their risk profile and gather a lot of information about them. And then I make decisions about how to invest their retirement accounts or how to invest their savings or several different things. So I decided that this class would really be a good opportunity for you to have a client. I'm going to give you a client and a lot of information about that client, and you are going to design an investment plan for them, and you're going to monitor it throughout the next 10 weeks because we won't start it until week 2. So I hope you're looking forward to that. You will do it in a group of 3. So 3 of you will be responsible for overseeing an investment plan for a client, and you will each have a different client with a completely different profile. And you will learn how to invest their money. And as you know, clients don't like to lose money. Finally, your individual project is what you're going to do with all this information. To me, it makes perfect sense as we go through the process for you to start putting together an investment plan or portfolio for yourself. Now, you may not have the means to implement that portfolio, but you certainly will learn what you're going to do or what you can plan to do in the future. Okay, moving on from that, we have the academic honesty policy. This is the campus's honesty policy, which really just means you're in an online class. I really like and expect you to do your own work, except in group projects where you're going to have to work together. Finally, tutoring. We have an awesome tutoring center in the business building. It's in B224, and Steve runs that business tutoring center, and he's amazing. And he really wants you to come visit him also, like I do, in office hours, because he can really provide you with great assistance. And he will also have a book that's available for you to use while you're in the tutoring center. The add and drop policy. So if I see that you're not doing homework or not responding in the discussion board or just basically checked out, I will send you an email, and if I don't hear a response from you, then I will go ahead and drop you from the class. Now, again, it is your responsibility to drop from the class. So if I miss you and you're not dropped, then unfortunately it will be on you. So make sure we just clean that up. Make sure you want to take the class, and if you do, then just stay with us. I encourage you to do that. Okay, finally down here we have our course schedule. And 12 weeks is going to go by really fast. Normally this would be a 16-week class, but we just decided to add it back in, and then there was an overwhelming response. So there's quite a few of us in this class. So we're going to cut some things out because we don't have time. I'm not going to cram 16 weeks of information into 12 weeks. Instead, I'm going to take some things out that I think are going to be okay to remove. So we're going to start off our first week with first 2 weeks with chapters 1 through 3. And just terms. The first chapter is really just terms. Please don't get overwhelmed by that chapter. Next, we're going to talk about markets. We're going to talk about the stock exchanges and how we different resources we use for investments. And then we're going to talk about risk. So right here at risk, during that week, the first week of October, we're going to have our first quiz. It's an online quiz, so it will have several questions, and it will be in the quizzes area of D2L. And I will time each quiz, but you will have all your materials available to you to respond to the quiz. Finally, we're going to talk about stock in detail, how to evaluate stock, different types of evaluation methods, and then we're going to also value bonds, again, fixed income securities. We're going to talk about mutual funds and exchange traded funds, which are really fun for you guys because this is where you really get started in investing. Then we're going to build your own portfolio. This is where your individual project will be due. And we're going to also dive in a little bit to real estate because typically we have a lot of students who are interested in learning about real estate as an investment. And then lastly, we're going to spend a little bit of time on options and futures. This is going to be our last class. They're derivative securities. They're a bit more risky, but if more risk means more opportunity to make money. So it's worthwhile for us to spend a little bit of time on them. And then we're going to finish up. So we'll have our last quiz, quiz number 4, during finals week on campus. So you'll have really the whole finals week to wrap up that quiz and finish all your work. Now your group project will be assigned kind of right around here in week 4. That's when I'll assign you your client and you will start gathering information about your client. So you'll work on that from the beginning of October to the beginning of December. So about 2 months to make that client really happy and make good decisions in their investments. Okay, so aside from that, let's see. I'm going to ask you a question to make sure that you watch this. So again, I'll give you a couple more bonus points after you watch this. If you go to the discussion board and you post any other questions or something I didn't answer about the class, so you have to put a question out there about something that I did not cover in the syllabus or cover in this orientation that you really want to know. And for that response, I'll put the discussion out. In fact, I'm going to go put the discussion out there right now. So if I go back to discussions, and I'm going to now add a new discussion, a new forum, and it's going to be for you, post a question that I did not cover in the orientation. And for that, I'm going to add this topic right now. The topics will always be just post here, and that's where you will click and post. I'm just waiting for this to load. Okay, well, since this looks like it's going to take a long time, I'm just going to go back to the home page, say goodnight, and I will be producing videos for you to listen to starting next week. Talk to you then. Bye.